Okay, welcome to our channel where we are presenting mathematics lessons. So in this lesson, we are continuing with the earth geometry. I must be quick to mention that this is lesson number 5. In this lesson number 5, we want to see the aspect of time calculation. You agree with me that time may not be the same. It could be 10 hours here in Osaka and 17 hours somewhere else. So how do we compute that? Now, again, I must mention the fact that when you are dealing with time difference or time calculation, what brings about time difference is the difference in the longitude. So if you are dealing with the two towns or two cities or two places that share different or that share the same longitude, you expect time to be the same. If the time is different, then you expect time to differ. All right. So each time you are looking for time, you check for the longitudes. All right. Okay. So now again we must see, take note of the fact that time or the Earth rotates from west to east. All right. Thereby making a complete 10 in 24 hours. So in other words, in 24 hours you have a complete 10, which is 360 degrees. All right. What that means is that in 1 hour you have 15 degrees. Every 1 hour, in every 1 hour there is 15 degrees that is gained or lost. Okay. Again, we must be clear from the onset that time is measured from the Greenwich meridian, all right, which is like the universal time determiner, all right, or the universal time. That is, if at all you're doing with the GMT. So we're saying time is measured from the Greenwich meridian, and that time is referred to as the Greenwich time. Okay, so we have got the GMT here. So that's the one that we use, all right, to determine time. So if you are dealing with the GMT, as you go to the east of the GMT, time is gained. As you go to the west, time is lost. That's why here we are saying hinged. Going east, there is gain in time. Going west, there is a time that is lost, or there is reduction in time, or time reduces. So as you are going to the east, there is time that is gained. But this is the conversion that is very important here. All right. Of course, others can even go up to as far as minutes. It's okay. But for us, I think this can do that. For every 1 hour, there is 15 degrees. For every 15 degrees, there is 1 hour that is gained or lost. Okay. But take note, for you to do the actual calculation, you must determine the difference in the longitude. Okay. So now let's look at this question. We are saying the diagram below is a model of the Earth or surface of the Earth. All right. So we have got this model and we have these points from A up to F. Okay. So now we are saying, given that it is 14 hours at point B here, if it is 14 hours here, okay. Find the time at point E. All right. Let's find time at point E. Okay, so when you are dealing with point E, you look at the longitude of E and the longitude of B, compare first. Okay, so Roman numeral 1. So at E, what is the time? We're saying time will differ if there is a difference in longitude. So B and E share the same longitude. Okay? B and E share the same longitude, meaning that the time is the same. Alright? So meaning that if this is 14 hours, this one will be 14 hours as well. So at E, time is 14 hours as well. Because there is no difference in longitude. There is no difference in they are sharing the same longitude. I hope that is clear. Okay. Then 2. Roman numeral 2. Find the time at A. You look at A. So you compare point A and point B. Is there a difference in longitude between point A and B? Yes. But the longitude for B is 30 degrees west. For longitude for A is 43 degrees west. So there's a difference in longitude. So you must find the difference in longitude. they have to find the difference in time. Okay? So now, the difference in longitude. In longitude is equal to what? So we are going to say, what is the longitude of point B? The longitude of point B is 30. The longitude of point A is 43. What's the difference? Because these two are on the same side, which is the western. So you find the difference by subtracting. So we are going to say 43 degrees minus 30 degrees. Okay? And the answer is 13 degrees. This is what we have. Okay? So that's the difference in the longitudes. Now, from there, find the difference in time. In time. So, how do you find the difference in time? We are going to say the difference in the longitude, which is 13. Okay. 13 divided by 15 degrees. Okay. Divided by 15 degrees. Okay. What do we get? So you divide this by that. What do we get? Okay, divide. Okay, so we are saying 13 divided by 15. But because it is a proper fraction, meaning that we'll deal with minutes here, not hours. So you can multiply this by 60. Alright? So you have got 15 there, 1, 15 into 60, you have got 4. So you multiply here. So you're going to say 13 by 4. This by that, we have got 12. This by that, we have got 4 plus 1, 5. So you have got this. So these are minutes. Okay? So you have got 52 minutes. And next, if we had 15 over 13, which is 1 point something. So it would have been 1 hour, then the point would have been our minutes. Okay? But in this case, this is a proper fraction. So we can just convert that to minutes. So now, what we have is the difference in time between B and A is 52 minutes. That's the difference. Now, if it is 14 hours here, what's the time there? Alright? Now, A is on the west of B, meaning that for time at A, time will be less than the time that is here, or you are going to subtract the difference in time. Alright? So now, we are going to say, so the actual time now at A is going to be 14 hours minus 52 minutes. Now, 52 minutes, it means we have got 0052 here. Okay? That's the mathematics that we are going to do here. So we subtract. Now, when you look at this, here we have 0. So here you can't say negative. There you have 0, so you can't say negative. So you must get, remember these are minutes and these are hours. So you pick 1 hour here on the left hand side. But when it comes to the right hand side, it is converted to minutes. Alright? So here, you get 1 hour, you have 13. You take it here. Okay? So even if there was 1 here, it means now here you're going to have like 71. That's the number you're going to deal with. Okay? So now we have like 60 here. So we'll again get 1 here. So you have 5, you put there, you have 8. So this is what you have here. 10 minus 2 is 8. 5 minus that is 0. So here you have got 3, 1. So this is the time, 13:08. That's the time here at point A. Okay? That's the time at point A because it is on the western part. Even if both are on the western, but A is still on the west, or A is west of what? B. Alright? So if we are in time here, to find time at B, we are going to add that. Okay? So that's how you get the difference in time. But take note, here, it's because this is a proper fraction. That's why we had just to multiply by 60. Okay? Then, let's look at the other one. C. We find the time at what? C. Okay. So this is Roman numeral 3. Let's find time at what? C. We are using this. So we are saying time here is 14 hours. What's the time here? The question is B and C sharing the same longitude? No. The longitude is different. So if the longitude is different, then time is different. Okay? So what is that time? What is that difference in time, or time difference? So first we must find the difference in longitude that exists between B and C. Okay? So what is the difference in longitude? This is 30 degrees west and 60 degrees east. So we add. So difference in longitudes is equal to what? 30 plus 60. So 30 degrees plus 60 degrees. So here we get 90 degrees. That's the difference in longitude. So now convert the difference in longitude to difference in time. So difference in time. So how do you do that? You get the difference in longitudes, you divide that by 15 degrees. Alright? And what do we get? You get 6 hours. So I've got 6 hours. That's the difference in longitudes. Now, so what you are going to do is, you're saying the difference that should exist in time between B and C should be 6. Now, if it is 14 hours here, then what should be the time there? Okay? So if the difference is 6, then that one should be 20 hours. Okay? So, or you can say at A, so now, or at C. At point C, alright? Time is, you're going to say 14 hours. Alright? Here it is 14 hours, but C is on the eastern of what? Of B. So we add time. So we say plus 06 hours. You add. Okay? What do you get? This is 10. Take 1. 1 plus 0, say 1 plus that, 2. So you have got this time. So that is the 20 hours. Take note, I've been writing them deliberately. I've not been putting this. It's not really advisable to write like that. Okay, so we do that. So it means time at C is 20 hours. What that means that if it is 20 hours here, then here it is what? 20 hours. If it is 14 hours here, here it is 14. If it is 1305 here, here it is 1305 using this time. I hope that is clear. That's how you get the difference in what? So that's our time there. Okay. Now we need to have some assumptions. Maybe look at other cases, other scenarios. Okay. Let me erase this. Now, suppose we are dealing with this scenario. Maybe we are dealing with the time here being at C, maybe being 23:30 hours. Okay. Then the question is, what's the time at B? So again, first you are in this case you're supposed to get the difference in time that exists, and in this case it would be 6 hours, right? Or any other. Suppose there's any other. Okay. Now here, we are saying it is 23 hours. So to find the time at B, then you are going to less. you're going to subtract. Is it okay? So you're going to say 23 hours minus 06 hours. That will be the time at what? So at B, so you're going to say, since it's 23:30 there, minus 06 hours. Okay? So it will be 0, 3, this will be 1, 18, this is like 7, then we have got that. So this is like 17:30 hours. So at this point, it will be 17:30. Okay? To be 17:30. But now, if it is 23 hours here, or 23:30, at what? B. What is the time here? So we add the time. We are supposed to say 23:30 plus the difference in time, which is this one. Alright? That's what we are supposed, ideally, that is what you are supposed to do. But again, here you need to have a skill. You need to know what you are doing. Okay, so the best that you can do is, since time there is 23:30, alright? And now, a day has got 24 hours, alright? A day has got 24 hours. Meaning that, if you have 3:30 here to 24 hours or 00, it means you need 30 minutes. So from 23:30 to 00, 24 hours, you'll have consumed 30 minutes. Alright? So now you start counting now from 00 hours. Alright? And now, if you have consumed 30 minutes or if you have used 30 minutes, when you raise 30 minutes from 6 hours, you remain with 5:30 hours, which is 05:30, the following day. So it means the following day, the time there will be 05:30. Please take note. We are saying if time is 23:30 here, and we have 24 hours in a day. So from 23:30 to 24, it's we have 30. So if you are going to deal with 23:30 here to 24, it means 30 minutes will have been removed, isn't it? Then you are going to say, okay, that 30 from 6 hours is 05:30. That will be the time here. Okay? Alternatively, you can add your 06 hours. Alright? So you're going to say 29 this. Alright? But we don't have that kind of time. So we less 24 hours. We less 24 hours. So what is this? That. So this is the time. So if it is 23:30 here, it will be 05:30 at point C. Okay? So again we have said if it is 23:30 here it will be 17:30. And the converse is what we have written here. Now another situation could be where if here it is 70 degrees and here you have 30 degrees. So to find the difference in time between A and D, okay, maybe for the sake of our illustration, let's say this is 35. Okay, 35. So to find the difference in time between, for example, point A and C, you are going to get the difference in longitude, which is 35 and 70. When you add, you have got 105. Okay, maybe I don't want to use those numbers. Maybe let me say 6. 36, so you're going to say 70 plus 36. So you have got 106. This is the difference in longitude. So now, what you are going to do is to convert this to difference in time. So you are going to say 106 divided by what? 15. Okay? Okay, let's try to divide. So what do we get? 106 divided by 15. Okay. 106, 106, 106. Okay, that's the actual division. Mhm. 106 divided by 15. So, of course, there is a way you can get that, but there's something I want to explain. So, we have got 7.0. In this case, I've got 24689. 2468. I think there's this. So what that means is that this is 7. So I've got 7 hours plus. So you convert this part now into minutes. This one, the other part that is here, by saying 0, because when you get that, it means there will be 0. So 0.66666, whatever 6 that we have here, times 60 minutes. Okay? That's what you are going to get. Alternatively, when you use a calculator, you have got 106 over 15. There is this symbol where there is AB slash what? C. Okay? So when you divide this, it's going to give you 7 1, I think, over 15. This is what you are going to have. Then you can convert this now to minutes by multiplying by 60. But even when you divide direct, the one that is here, it represents hours. Then these are what? Minutes. So you multiply those by 60. That will be your time there. That's the difference in time. Then, depending on the position, you can either add or subtract. Okay, I hope we'll try to explain these things. Okay. Maybe we can give an exercise.